Not seeing my shoes, are you? This is my 2011 C63, the W204 version. It has been on the road now, as we record this, 11 years. I want you to take a look around and you'll see just how well these cars hold up in day-to-day use, even in northern Canada. Now again, this is the development pack, W204. Gonna show you around, see what has happened to the car. Paint is still very, very good. Does have some rock chips, of course. Put some 3M on that, but those rock chips came beforehand. But take a look back, you can see the chrome still looks really, really good. The paint though on the side, clear as anything. And you can tell even the headlights, still clear, minus the bugs that I have on it. As well, sunroof, no leaks, works fine. And the carbon fiber spoiler looks good, but provides no function whatsoever. But you can tell from the shine, the paint has held up well. Cold start, no knocks, no ticks. This is AMG. There's the person who did it, Kai. And thank you, Kai. Engine runs quiet. There are no leaks. Not burning oil. Oil's been changed every 5,000 kilometers or 3,000 miles or less. I actually had a mechanic tell me once, why are you changing the oil? It's as clear as when we put it in last time. I've used the same mechanic the entire time. He's a former Mercedes mechanic, now runs a Mercedes only shop. And as you can tell, rev it up there, Amy. Yep, no issues. Want to continue on, you might have noticed development pack. It's got the red brake calipers. And of course, 480 plus horsepower. Let's step inside. Remember, this is 11-year-old interior. You can tell it looks really brand new. These cars always have a bolster issue, but this, for 11 years of getting in and out, that's it. The rest of the seat is good. Let's take a look inside. Hit that. And like James Bond 007, that comes up and it will give you the warning, as it does every single time, that you never read. There's the audio, you hit that, and you have navigation. One thing I like about these interiors is they're fairly simple. They were just new enough to have phone and navigation, but not complicated. This is a very simple car. Let me show you that mileage right now. There it is. 33,403 miles, 53,759 kilometers. Some other highlights, you can tell passenger seat is fine, no rips, no tears. In fact, the entire car looks like it just came out of the factory. The wood is good. I actually like the wood better than the carbon fiber. I mean, if you're gonna have a Mercedes, it should be classy. Now for music, this is what I do, iPod Touch, and it hooks directly into here, and that way you can play. The quality of the stereo is excellent. Interior is great, and of course, guess what you get to use? It's big enough to have a child seat in the back and a child. Now when it comes to sunroof, here we go. Let's just click that, and there it goes. No issues, no problems. I will close it. No issues, and of course you can tilt up and tilt down. Also in the back, you have the sunshade. That works just fine after 11 years. It goes up, it goes down. Don't touch it. And that's how you keep it good. All right, that's an interior look. Transmission has been fine. These are really steady and good transmissions. Of course, when you really want to have fun, you use the paddles. Paddles feel very good. They're metal, not plastic, like I can't believe some cars do. So you can do memory seat position. And one thing I like about this car, all right, just hold down the one. Now I have leg room. I'm kind of settled in the back. I wouldn't want to sit behind me, no doubt. So all the electronics work in this car. And one thing I really like too is you can really adjust this seat and the steering wheel fairly easily. The seat, everything is good that way. Now let's take it on the road. Now this car has been obviously babied, I would say. Has not been modified. It has not been hooned. It has not been driven by a drunk teenager doing donuts in the middle of an intersection in LA and then popping it against the curb. We've all seen that video. This car did come with a development pack, and at the time, separate option was a limited slip differential, which this car has. Could have been that the person wanted it because of performance or because of driving in Canada. But the car is as tight as it's ever been since I bought it 6 years ago. I bought it from the original owner. He was a 69-year-old grandfather who had his time and just wanted to get rid of it. He had bought it new. I have the build sheet. He got every single option available. And as you can tell, it's fast. I'm going to put it in manual mode. There it is. Shifts in manual mode, and I will put it in sport here. You just hold this button down. That gets rid of all the nanny stuff. And then I will just lower the gears. Yeah, so it's fine. You get a nice little backfire out of the back. But the car has been flawless for 6 years. People talk about whether or not Mercedes will bankrupt you when it comes to maintenance. But so far, when it comes to maintenance, this car has been very efficient. There's been no issues. We have not had to take it in for repairs. And of course, the engine, I made sure, was built post-head bolt issue. So there's not that concern there. There's no worry about you having to do any major engine work because of the head bolt. This engine was built after Mercedes fixed that in the factory. So now we're gonna do this. And now Amy is driving it.
Yes, moms can have fun too.
I don't know, is this a mom car?
Yep.
Okay, you've driven this car enough. What are your thoughts? Does it feel tight and put together even after?
It's very tight and put together. It's so fun to drive just because it is really tight. Like, it turns really well. You just, when you want to go, it wants to take you there.
No rattles.
No rattles. It is built like a tank, a sporty tank. And yeah, I love driving this car. I don't drive it often, but when I do, it's a whole lot of fun.
Do you miss having all the electronics? You know, newer cars have more electronics.
No, because it has everything you need, and it has just enough technology that you can get what you want from it, I feel. And it's more about speed, this car, than,
It's about speed. Why are you following this Corolla? Why aren't you passing it?
Yeah, I should pass it. But yeah, this car is more for speed. It's not a high-tech car by all means.
And that's a look at our 2011 W204 C63 with the development pack and all the options. The car runs great, has always run great, and has been a joy to drive, and can still be a family car. We've taken it on vacations to the mountains and performed admirably, if not exactly frugal on gas. We're thinking of selling it. Let us know what you think. It's a good market right now. People are looking for these kind of cars, and for good reason. They're in great shape, they're a lot of fun, and they're very well built. Take care.